A long story or a short story?
I want a short story. Give me, why would anybody want to participate? Why would anybody want to use X-Culture?
X-Culture Project. An idea turned into a global project currently changing the face of international business education. Presented by Vas Taras, X-Culture Project Director. Assistant Professor of International Business, Department of Management, Bryan School of Business and Economics, University of North Carolina at Greensboro.
So I teach international business, and some time ago I thought it would be a good idea to find another professor in another country who teaches a similar course and put his students and my students together in a team so that they can work together for a semester and gain some first-hand experience in international collaboration.
X-Culture Project invites international business students from different countries all over the world to work in international virtual teams and gain practical experience in international business. In groups of 7, students are given a task to develop a business plan, new market entry proposal, or resolve a real-life business problem submitted by a real company. Then, over a 2-month period, students work collaboratively together to meet weekly deadlines and finally submit their international business proposal. The best team receives an award. All students who successfully complete the project receive X-Culture Global Collaboration Experience Certificates.
X-Culture is not so much a teaching tool or a training tool, it's a future viewing tool. So what students experience in X-Culture is exactly what they will experience in real life.
When working in global virtual teams, students encounter various challenges. They have to work across the time zones, be separated by thousands of miles, and deal with technical issues, as well as different languages, religions, cultural values, and work ethics. Some students might be less motivated than others, some less skilled, and all of them have different preferences, roles, and priorities. Just as it is in real life.
And the types of challenges that the students experience in X-Culture are exactly the same types of challenges they will experience tomorrow when they do it for money as employees of organizations. Time zone differences will be the same, cultural differences will be the same. You mentioned someone may disappear and not participate. Well, we will have free riders on every team, including the ones that are business teams.
We also have to remember that things happen much slower. Even a quick email response can take 2 to 3 days because of the different time zones. Thirdly, there are differences in policies in respect to student evaluation. In some countries, X-Culture is a part of the course grade, constituting at least 20 to 30% of the grade. However, there are schools that cannot use the project as a part of the official grade. Therefore, often students' level of motivation can be different. Usually, every group encounters one participant who is not able to put as much effort in as everybody else. Finally, such a project presents all sorts of administrative challenges such as collecting and distributing documents and reports. So you might want to consider working with a team.
Then the executives of those companies take a look at the reports and select the winners. And before we started working with real companies, I thought that the winners will be the ones who will have the most, economically feasible project or the one that has the most detail. Every time the most creative one wins. I'll give you an example. For example, Mercedes-Benz Challenge, where your students participated as well. The goal was to create a new truck. So they wanted a new truck, and that's what the teams worked on. The team that won actually created not a truck, they created a software that connects trucks to the company, to the engines of the truck itself. So they basically violated the rules of the game, but it was creative, it was new, nobody uses it, and they liked it most. Same thing with, for example, Home Depot. They said we want new features for our existing My Account project, My Account online portal that they have. Again, the winning team didn't come up with a number of interesting ideas. They completely redo the whole thing. They renamed it. They said, my Home Depot is not My Account is not a good idea. It should be called My Depot and stuff like that. So the teams that are most disruptive, the teams that have the most creative ideas, the executives close their eyes, they don't look at all those references and all those figures. They want creative ideas. It matters. So if you can find a way to spur the creativity, that's what matters.
All challenges met by students and educators are worth the effort. This has been proven by thousands of project participants up to this date. After all, that is pretty much what students will see in real businesses, real corporate lives. Since its establishing in 2010, the project has grown considerably, involving 75 universities from 40 countries with a total number of 3,000 students in fall of season 2013. X-Culture Project is looking forward to Future non-English other language X-Culture, for example X-Culture French track. Tasks not related to business or international business for students in other majors. Offering monetary prizes, scholarship and financial support. Moreover, organizing the highlight of the project, the X-Culture Symposium, where students have the opportunity to meet face-to-face with their teammates, exchange ideas, and expand professional and personal networks.
Well, I will be biased, but I strongly believe in this advice. It seems like straight lecturing, it's not that it's dead, but in today's world, it's not the most effective way to teach students. I would strongly advocate for practical experience, and it can be through add-on, hands-on projects added to the lectures. It can be maybe whole courses organized as practical experiences without any lectures. Collaboration with institutions all around the world. I mean, face it, we now live in a global world, and those kids, they will have to work, be members of virtual global teams, like it or not. Is becoming a reality. And yet somehow 98% of our courses are basically me standing here, they opening their textbooks and me basically going through that material with the PowerPoint slides or whatever you use. That technology served us well for 2,000 years, but not the best technology today.
Such ideas as the X-Culture Project and Cal Farino Project are changing the face of business education today. To apply and learn more about X-Culture Project, go to www.x-culture.org.